I keep touting this feature, but watch. I'm gonna show you full time what I'm talking about. Look at this. One hat, different spot. Second hat, different spot. Computer, 2 machines, 3 machines. See, this one's not even running, and number 4 right there. Sorry. So I'm here at the expo with
John LeDrew.
There you go. So
yep.
We are going to show you one of the awesome things about a MELCO that I keep praising them for that I can't show you. So he's going to show you.
Yeah.
All right.
I know it well enough. I think we can talk about it. So what's unique about MELCO is the modularity. So we can take one embroidery machine. There we are. We can take one embroidery machine and have it run on its own, or we can link a bunch of different embroidery machines together. So what this means is you have one central computer, and on that computer you can link up to like 30 some machines. Generally that's more than a single operator can handle, but you can make pods of 4 or 6 or whatever it may be, and one operator can handle all those. And what that means is you can run all of the same job like a traditional multi-head. The benefit is if any one of those machines goes down for a thread breaker, a needle breaker, whatever it may be, the other units still run, so you're not completely done. But the other advantage is if for any reason you need to pull one of those machines offline and run something else, you can do that. So you can run the same job, you can run different jobs on every machine, or any combination of any of that.
Yeah, and that's the thing I can't show you, but so he's going to show it to you.
Yeah. So right now, for example, these machines are all linked on the same computer. And here you see all of our heads. We have head 1, 2, and 3 is running hats, and head 4 is running a sweatshirt. What's cool about this sweatshirt, though, is on the hats we're doing, these are all foam, these are all puff embroidery, and it looks really awesome. But we're also doing that foam puff embroidery on a sweatshirt, which I think is pretty fashion forward, really unique. There's no puckering, really sharp, good looking stuff. But like I said, you can do any combination of anything, and that's what's unique about MELCO. Now that's our traditional system. We could talk about the embroidery on demand system too if you want. We can go show you that.
Talk about that too.
Yeah, you want to do it right now?
Yeah, sure.
How about it? Let's go right now.
Exactly. All right, so that was the first half of the video. Me talking about the multi-head setup that MELCO has. They just sell individual machines. You can get 2 of them together, and the prices are usually cheaper when you buy it. When you buy it, it's technically a multi-head you're buying, but you get 2 of them, and the prices, you get like a discount for buying 2 of them at the same time. If you're bigger, you want to like buy 3 or 4, they'll literally sell you, as you can see, they had 4 in the line, and you can get those the setup just like that, where you get a bunch of them at one time, and they kind of give you discounts on them. I don't remember exactly how it works, but again, I only had the finances to buy one, so I don't have a clue on that either way, or one way or the other. So you have to call a MELCO rep and then let them give you the final numbers. But the last time I checked, it was they give you a discount for buying 2 of them at one time. Not exactly sure. I'm probably pulling that out of thin air. The numbers might be different times, different things. Stuff changes constantly, so don't take that stuff with a grain of salt. All right. Now, the second part of this video is going to be about their on-demand system. It's pretty cool. So I want to let you hear that first, and then when that part's done, right before I talk to the other guy, I'm gonna talk about the on-demand system a little bit more in depth than what the video is showing. All right. So, and stuff that wasn't in the video. All right. So give me a minute. Go ahead.
We're ready. And action. Certified crazy person?
Certified crazy person.
Love it. Right up there with you. So what's unique about the on-demand system is we have features in our digitizing software that allows for auto digitizing, immediate digitizing proof. So what happens is you get your artwork from your customer, you put it into the digitizing software, and you can immediately click digitize. From there, you're going to get a sew out proof that you can immediately send to the customer. It's a digital sew out proof that you can immediately send to the customer, but more importantly, it gives you stitches, colors, trims, so you can accurately create a quote based off that instantly. So you don't have to go back and forth with the customer where they say, hey, here's a piece of artwork, what's this going to cost me to digitize or to embroider? They don't know what digitizing is. They don't know what it takes to take a raster image or a vector image and convert it to stitches. You do. We have a simple solution. You click that button, you can immediately get them an answer, and you can immediately get them a proof, right? Yes. So once you capture that order from the customer, then take that auto-digitized file, refine it a little bit if you need to, send it off to get refined, whatever it may be. But it only a little bit of extra effort, and you're going to have that's going to be 100% ready to digitize or for embroidery. So what that allows here is now we take that digitized art and we upload it to the touch screen. So it's automatically sent to the computer or to the embroidery machine, and now we can do this one-off job, custom job immediately for the customer on demand. And so that's our kind of unique on-demand option. And in this space, we know that print on demand is really popular. Everywhere is print on demand. The customer uploads artwork, you print it immediately. We're doing the same thing with embroidery. And that's the benefit to the touch screen.
And that's why Melco is the bomb.
That's why Melco is the bomb. I like it.
All right.
Yeah.
That's why I have one, and as much problems I'm having with mine, I keep picking them out of the lineup. Keep saying it.
So let's address those problems real quick. So embroidery is inherently complex in that there's a lot of moving parts. It's very mechanical. Every embroidery machine essentially does the same thing. We've got a needle going into a bobbin. But what we do and what we want to make sure is that when you do have those issues, if you do, we're there to help resolve them. So if you are having issues and you haven't been able to get those fixed, that's not cool. Like, we'll happily jump in and get those things fixed for you. But it's really a matter a lot of times of just the learning curve. Once you get the basics, you should be up and running and really good. If it's a mechanical issue though, we're going to solve that for you.
Right, and the warranty is 6 years, so
yeah,
you can't get it wrong.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry, but you can't.
Yeah.
So, and the problems I have, a lot of it has to do with like just minor adjustments I'd like to see changed to the machine, but beyond that, the machine runs like a champ.
It should.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah. Well, we'd like to hear your opinions for sure.
I do make the videos. I do have a bunch of running videos on my channel with my Melco on problems I have, the stuff I'd like to see changed or upgraded.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll
tag me in it, tag Melco in it, and we'll take a look, and happy to contribute however we can too.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right, so you see, I was talking to him again, and in the last half, I really want to talk about the last half first before I get to the other piece. I hope Melco actually gets on the channel and watch that stuff to fix the little things that I'm having issues with. I'm fine in walkarounds, but I think I want him to have it like it comes standard like this. But again, a lot of my issues are just personal issues. I think would make the machine better, but it is what it is. That's a Melco thing. If they don't care to fix it, then that's on them, not me. I still like my machine, but I'd like to see the improvements. Again, I can't tell them what to do. It's their business. Now, about the Fusion system, that on-demand system. I call them and I got some little notes. Let me talk about them a little bit. So the first part of the notes I'm gonna talk about is the Fusion. It's a service you have to pay for. They call it a call service with a website. So if you have a website, all right. So if you have a website and that's your own website, okay, not like Shopify or nothing crazy like that. It's really more for big corporations. It's called the EFF. Or EFF. I think I'm pretty sure it's EFF. It's attached to your it attaches to your website, and then it gets push orders. So when people make an order, so for instance on your website, it's kind of like what Nike does, Adidas, all in big corporations that actually have their own business website where you do all the modifications and then you order it. It's a call service that literally is a call service, EFFA something or something like that. One of the two of them, and it will actually take the information from their website and then send it to their back offices to do all the work. That you just made all the modifications, they get all that information and then they do all the work and on the back end. So you don't have to. So they won't make mistakes. You get what you order. That's what this system is supposed to be. But it's a monthly fee, and the Melco will have to set that up. It's not something that you just push on the machine and it goes in there. You got to get that set up. Now the fusion system they were talking about, that one built into more like myself. Okay, little people. You have a website from Shopify or one of them shopping Etsy or something like that. It's a plugin. You plug it into the website to your shop, your online store. That's technically what it is your online store, your Shopify, or even if your own personal website that you have a shop section on it. You plug this Fusion into it. And what it does is it gives you templates. It gives you like automatic templates. So you make up you mock up designs, your portfolio or whatever you want to call it. You create your little portfolios and you put it on your website. Then the people on your customers, let's call them customers, will get on the website, look up all your portfolio and your mock-ups and all your little designs you have on there and go, oh, I want this one. So they'll pick it, right? And then inside that design, there's more stuff they can choose. They can change the color of the threads. They can change. They can. It's not major stuff they can do. They can change like the lettering. They're saying like 4 or 5 fonts they can choose from, or how the letters are placed. It's like really 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 small stuff they can do. But the main mock-up is already there, and all they got to do is make like minor changes, and then when they send it to you now, when they hit order and pay, then that information, that Fusion, because it's fusing with your website. I think that's why they call it Fusion. It's fusing with your website. So it's a front end shop for your back end business. Okay, so the online store, and then you have the Fusion that's integrated to your online store. Then that takes all that information from your online store after that person press order, sends it to the back end, which is your shop. The EFFE, that's a back end thing. That's not a front end thing. All right, like the Fusion. So when you do the Fusion part of it, you're literally just again for leave that EFF thing. That's for big boys. We're not doing big boy things yet. We're still kind of doing little boy things in the shopping district. So we have to worry about Fusion. This is where we fit in. You get your little Shopify, your little store, and then you do the order thing. They send it to you. You do all the stuff, and then you ship it out. The next video is going to explain like the rest of that stuff, so I don't want to go too deep, but I just want to make sure y'all know that the Fusion also is something Melco have to set up, and there's a fee attached to that. Okay, so that's the thing I wanted to let y'all know. There's a fee attached to Fusion. There's a fee attached to EFFE. The other stuff though, where the guy was scanning the barcodes, that's like a thing at the store. When you scan the barcode on the Summit, it actually for your hoops, and if you have a design in your computer, because you can do that. I can do that right now with my EMT16X. All right, I get a barcode scanner and I scan it, and it brings up the design from my library, and I can literally print it. Start stitching it. All right, and that's what the barcode thing is. You scan it and it just bring it up. As long as you print it out with the barcode on it, you just scan it, it just brings it up, and then you just take that information, dump it into the Melco. You don't have to dump it in the Melco. You just scan the barcode, and then Melco, the machine will just pick the design out, and then you just use it. It's really not that complicated. All right, and the machine helps with all of this. Oh, and if you have, now they're coming out with new hoops now, like the Mighty hoops or the Melco hoops. They're actually slapping barcodes on the actual hoops themselves. So when you put it underneath the machine, you scan it, and then it will actually automatically set up the hoop on the machine, so you don't have to sit there and fiddle with the buttons to get that thing done. All right, I know video's gonna be a little long, but I got to give you the information so you have it. So if you do decide to get a Melco, you're gonna go in with you know, a good explanation of what the hell's going on. And some of the features, some, not all, but some of the features you can actually use. And that's what they're showing off here in this thing. And I just want to touch on them a little bit. All right. See you in a minute. So I'm here again, Expo with
Josh.
So we're gonna do a MELCO demonstration of that beast of a machine right there. All right.
All right. First things first, I'm going to open up a app that is a kiosk, and that allows me to customize a bag. So I'm actually going to swap out the artwork and everything like that. I'm going to pick my artwork, and I'll just do this real quick. I have that changed out. It's also going to allow me to change out the spelling. I'm going to leave it for now for the purpose of the demo, and I'm going to go ahead and change my color. So I have that all done there, and I'll hit finish. So this is like if your customer did that part, and I'm going to go ahead and just drop my name in and hit order. So that's all done, and I now have a QR code ready to scan. So
See that was easy. You don't have to do nothing. Your customers can actually come up with the names themselves, modify the stuff they want it the way they want to, and then send you the order. That's some good stuff.
Yep. And so as soon as we get that part, we'll now have an order. So it's going to be 1474. And I'm going to make sure that I have that file in there. Not yet, I'm waiting for the internet.
So is that an application of customers can order, can download?
Yeah, so we have a kiosk feature that you can use with your MELCO Fusion. If you don't want to use a kiosk, you can plug in Fusion directly into your Shopify or web store.
Wow.
And so it actually allows the customer to pick the product and see a visual mock-up as they customize it for themselves. So it takes care of your spellings, it's going to take care of your color information, everything like that. Then at the back end, you have a production ready file that is hassle-free, and I don't misspell anything on a Monday.
Oh, that's all. No, that cuts that design time down by 100% right there. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I am a horrible speller, and I don't want to keep going back and forth. So if the customer can take care of that themselves, that's cherry on the top.
So now I have my QR code, and I'm going to scan it using this.
So let's do your thing.
Boom.
Wow.
And it's already done. It's got the spelling, it's auto-loaded my color, because I've told it everything from there. And so now I just need to grab a bag and sew.
See that? That was simple. That was so simple. Didn't have to do anything. So your customer do all the modification, all the changes. They put all the colors they want in. All of it. All you got to do is load it and then stitch it. Now that's some choice stuff right there. I don't know about you, but if you have a shop or you want to go big time, this will cut your production time in probably half. Because you're not sitting there worrying about digitizing or mocking up or doing any foolishness. They do it themselves.
So I've got my bag that's thrown in like one piece of black backing here. And I'm going to use our MELCO Fast Clamp Pro to make this a whole lot easier.
And I made a video about this. If you didn't see it, watch it. I told you this thing is amazing.
Yeah, I don't have to use the regular hoops and worry about breaking the zipper track at all. I lock in one side, get that down, and now I'm going to go ahead and just kind of pull it tight over here, lock that part down, and I think I'm good. If I want to trace it, I can. I can come right here, I have a shape, hit play. It's going to trace it with the laser so I can make sure everything's in line. And I think I'm good to go, so let's go ahead and hit start. I'm going to let you hit the start button though.
He wants me to hit the start button. That one right there.
Yep, that was the wrong button. I'm just kidding.
And there it goes, stitching out that stuff already.
Yep, and I'm All these things are
Right.
falling out of the bag.
I'm telling you, that was a lot easier than I thought. I thought you had to sit there and design, you know. Yeah, that order on demand thing, that's an order on demand, right?
Yes.
So that's an order on demand that Melco's pushing out right now. So if you're in the market for embroidery machine, I'm telling you this.
And that QR code scanning just makes it a breeze.
Oh my goodness.
If you have your shop all lined out, you can have all of your orders already picked in plastic bins. Monday production rolls over. I'm still in bed at 9 o'clock, but my team came in at 7, and all they have to do is scan those codes and get started. That's great.
That's an amazing thing.
All right,
Love
thank
that.
you, sir.
Yes, thank you. See you in a minute. And that was the final part of the whole deal. You see, the guy explained it better than I probably did. But as you can see, it's just kind of just one seamless integration, and everything just kind of works. And works great too. So if you want a Melco, there's some good reasons you can buy a Melco. And that's about it. Alright. Peace.
Step up your A game, step up your A game.